what's happening? Everything is doing fantastic here. Absolutely killer lesson the other day. It was fantastic. This kind of stuff right here is real deal stuff that, again, will help you transcribe music by artists that you love, jam on music, and also maybe even if you want to in the future, even write some songs. Why not? It's all very closely related when we do a little bit of theory like we have been like this. So the review we're going to do today is going to be for the 4 barred chord shapes. There's 2 major shapes and 2 minor shapes. First, let's just go ahead and play the major shapes. The first one's going to be with the root note on low E. I'm going to do it off the 2nd fret, just a random fret that I chose. This is going to be F sharp. Our root note is on low E, so we have E, F, F sharp, and the shape looks like so. The first finger bars across everything, 3rd and 4th fingers go on the 4th fret of the A and the D, and our 2nd finger goes on the 3rd fret of the G. My root note here is on the low E. Now this is movable. If I wanted to play, say, an A chord, A major chord, I could do it, of course, the open way, but since we're doing barred chords, this would be F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. So I mean, this is movable all over the place. As long as you can find your root note, in this case on the low E, apply the chord and you're good to go. Next up, we're going to do the minor version of this barred chord with our root note on low E. So, say if we're on F sharp major here, this chord we just did, all we have to do is remove one finger, our 2nd finger, to make it minor. Close up, major, minor. All I did is remove my 2nd finger, that's all. And again, that chord is movable as well. F sharp minor, G minor, G sharp minor, A minor, A sharp minor, etc. Now let's go to the A string. So these next 2 chords, our root notes are going to be on the low A, and we're going to do the 2nd fret as well. That's B. So you got A, A sharp, B. And we're going to do the major chord first. The major chord is your 3rd finger barred across the 4th fret from the D, G, and B. There's no high E in this chord. So the top end of the chord sounds like. And our root note is going to go on the 2nd fret with our 1st finger. Kind of have to angle it a little bit. We're not using our 2nd finger, we're not using our 4th finger either. Just our 1st and our 3rd. That's B major. So again, this is movable too. You got B major, root note on A, remember that. C major, C sharp major, D major, D sharp major, E major, etc. on this position. Now let's make it minor. Again, our root note is on the A. Our 3rd and 4th finger go on the 4th frets of the G and D. Our 2nd finger goes on the 3rd fret of the B. Close up. Kind of looks like that major chord with your root note on the low E, but it's minor. So it's basically like this major chord here, F sharp major, except everything is moved up 1 string. So you got B major, B minor. F sharp major, F sharp minor. Awesome. Practice these chords, 4 strums each. Remove your hands and repeat it. Also hold on to the whole idea of how they're movable and how they, of course, you can move around once you change your root note, and that'll just expedite any song that we're ever going to do that has barred chords. And again, there's a lot of those, so kind of can't avoid barred chords. But dude, you're doing awesome, and keep it up. Have lots of fun, and